And we are back here at Lucky 13 Saloon, live, coming at you with Diane.
Hello.
Andy.
Hey.
And Frankie.
What's up?
What's up, everybody? Happy over the 4th of July. We did a 4th of July, and I had my birthday weekend, which was fucking nice. That was fun.
It was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It was a lot of fun, but it was a lot.
Yeah.
I heard it was a very happy birthday.
It was fun. It was fun, man. I didn't really want to do much this year. I'm kind of whatever, not in the fucking partying mood. But then Diane invited some people to our rooftop, and we had a few people over, and it was nice and pretty chill. And we stayed up till fucking early morning.
7:30 in the morning.
The sun
I'm like, everybody should come over around 6 or 7 because we're not going to rage. Everybody has to go to work the next day, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, Jeff and I are getting to bed at 7:30 in the morning.
We're on the roof, and all of a sudden the sun's coming up. I'm like, oh, no.
I was like, no. I actually ran to bed before you even.
Yeah.
And then I was like, babe, are you coming to bed at 7:30?
Yeah.
Like, okay. We had to kick people out.
Yeah. Fucking rough.
People are not used to like being out, so it's like once they're starting to shine, they don't want to go home.
Yeah.
Some of these fuckers are still used to being out.
Well, they're also younger than us.
They are way younger than us.
Bijan was there, and he's 29. He's young. I have a hard. I kept starting to fucking doze off a little bit, and then everybody started conversation again, and then we get going. I'm like, whatever, man. It was rough. But then the next day I came down here, set up for a minute, and then ran right back home to fucking chill.
No, what's great is that one of our good friends sent Jeff a care package from New Orleans.
Yes.
And so it was like froze. It was dry ice, and it was gumbo and
boudin balls
and smoked sausages and jambalaya.
Yes.
Oh my god!
So we went, and so as soon as you started a package, so right when I came home,
I saw that, and I almost didn't tell you.
Oh my god!
So thank you, Alyssa and Matt and Eric. Yeah, it was great.
And then I felt like it was my birthday.
Yeah, so I heated that up. We eat that at fucking 4 o'clock.
In the afternoon. Yeah, we had the gumbo, and it was like everything.
Yeah, and then we're like, let's go lay in bed in the air conditioning and chill the fuck out. We chilled it out, and then 10 o'clock, we're like, let's order a pizza.
Yeah.
So what happened then was I was working.
Yes.
And a pizza showed up. And a very confused young man bringing me a pizza. I'm like, I don't think we did that. And it said Jeff Blanchard on it. And I'm like, well, this dipshit. He done ordered to the wrong address.
So ready for that pizza, that hangover pizza that's going to save your life.
Yes.
And that Pepsi Cola that you wouldn't normally drink, the ginger ale in there. And then all of a sudden we get a call, and I hear, did you guys order a pizza? We were like, no!
So disappointing.
I asked the question I knew the answer to, by the way.
I used to do that all the time.
I've never done that. I've never sent it to the wrong address.
I did that once when I was working in the city, and I ordered some food that I was really, the same thing I was really hungover to. I'm at work hungover, and it came here instead, and I'm so bummed out.
Yeah, that's the problem with working in a close vicinity to where you live.
Yeah.
Because it's like, who remembers to switch it over?
Yeah, it was disappointing. And what's good about that pizza place, too, they always deliver it piping hot. It comes out, they throw it right in a bag. Yeah. And so I was looking forward to burning the roof of my mouth.
And literally 23 minutes later, we're both like, is he here yet? Is he here yet? And I'm like, it should be here in 7 minutes, babe. 7 minutes. Literally 7 minutes later, we get the phone call.
It was delicious. Yeah, I will tell you. It was.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It was when you folded it over, it tasted exactly like a fresh Totino's pizza roll, which is a really good compliment.
Smiling Pizza, man.
Really
9th Street, 7th Avenue. That place is great.
Yep. Especially when it's first delivered to something, it's more delicious than when if it's sits around and you have to heat it up.
Oh, of course it is. It's always better fresh.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, people who say they prefer cold pizza are fucking psychos.
This stupid. I don't get it.
That works for a hangover. The next day, but fresh pizza.
I'll still heat it up. I still need to heat it up.
I enjoy cold pizza in the morning, right when I'm waking up, and I was like, ooh, it's still on the table, and it's nice and cool.
Yeah, as long as it's not in the fridge.
Yeah.
Room temperature.
You can't put pizza in the refrigerator.
No.
I don't like that. But it was delicious. It was really fucking good. And the next morning, it was delicious also.
Yes.
But and then 4th of July happened. 4th was really good. We had a really
awesome.
good 4th of July.
Everybody was out here.
Food was
chilling.
great.
It was a really good vibe. People were super happy.
Frankie actually ate food in front of other people.
No, he did not.
What?
He did not.
No, he made me a burger for my brother.
Yeah.
And a pickle. I said, no, the pickle is mine. My brother hates pickles.
Frankie usually hangs out all day. and we'll eat when the sun's starting to go down. But he didn't hang out. He's like, hey, can you make a burger for my brother? And I sent the burger home with him, and he's like, I'll be back. And I figured I'd feed him at some point, but no, he didn't.
Is your brother home?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, good.
for him.
Yeah.
He's doing okay. Oh, I told you the reason.
What?
When I got home, there was a Twilight Zone marathon on.
Yes, yeah.
No, I appreciate the food. And my brother said
Yeah.
thank you. I didn't even fall asleep
You,
until
you,
2.
you were forced to watch that thing that you could, if you knew how to use the internet, you could watch whenever you actually feel
Yes,
like.
yes.
You've
yes.
showed me, and Andy, I'm 21st century illiterate.
Yeah,
Sorry, I am.
No,
So
that
no,
you
we didn't get
just
to
don't
watch-
retain knowledge.
We didn't get to watch Frankie eat. He usually stands in a corner and eats like a fly.
Some people retain water. Frankie doesn't retain knowledge.
Yeah.
He's just he's brain skinny.
Yeah.
But I gave him a book, though, and he literally read it in like 25 minutes.
Oh, I got some books in the car, too. I got to
Oh, we
give
have
those.
books.
Sunday, Barnes & Noble, I'm sorry to cut you off, they reopened. I read the new Stephen King book in
Nice,
30
you could
minutes.
just sit
and
there.
Stephen King takes me 3 days.
Whoa.
You know.
Yeah, like the book's like 500-page book, and all of a sudden he was like, we were here all day, and he's like, I'm done.
We got to give him a book report on it, though. I don't know
Yes.
how much he retains.
Next time, I'm giving you a book that I've read so that I could ask you the questions. Because I actually didn't read that book.
Do you have any
so.
Anne Rice books? Love Anne
I
Rice.
do have Anne Rice books at home. I will bring them.
Yes.
But there's a bunch in the car. Some of them
Yeah, I
are
have some.
biographies.
Yes, the biographies, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a biography. What is one? Che Rivera? Is that one of the fucking
Che Guevara,
biographies?
yeah.
Yeah.
Those are pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revolutionary Frankie. Huh?
Yeah, exactly. I want to see what
There's
kind
one
of...
about Coco Chanel. I'm not sure how much you'll be into that.
He does like
There's
Cocoa
one-
Puffs. So
Yes.
Yeah.
There's one about there's Break On Through, Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison,
biography.
I saw that,
That's
yep.
really good. That one's good. I've read that one, so I can quiz you on it.
You can totally gonna quiz him on. He retains comic book knowledge.
Oh, and I read new comic books finally after 3 months.
Yeah.
Nothing great.
The comic book store's open. I did see the comic book store was
Mm-hmm.
open.
I heard
Barnes & Noble's
Galaxy up
open.
on Fifth Avenue might be going out of business though.
On 8th Street.
Oh,
Really?
yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what I've heard. I don't want to be the guy spreading.
So many,
everything.
man, it's so fucking sad. Have you been into Manhattan yet?
I went in actually for the first time since the beginning of the quarantine, actually probably since February, on Friday before I came to work, dropped my guitar off at 30th Street Guitars.
All right.
And it was weird.
It's weird,
The
right?
ghost
Yeah.
town.
Yeah, Manhattan's definitely getting hit the hardest.
I went to Manhattan. I mean, I work in Manhattan on 23rd Street and 6th, and there's only a couple of places that boarded up. Everything else is open, and people are walking around like crazy right in that specific area.
Right in that's 34th Street, so it's
23rd.
23rd Street. So there's always there's the trains right there, there's traffic right there. But driving you to work, man, I don't know if you were paying attention, but all these fucking you
Yeah,
weren't
there was
paying
a lot
attention.
of-
There was a lot of places boarded up. Traffic is kind of nice in Manhattan. It's not as bad as it
It's
usually
really sad.
is.
It's really
It is.
sad.
It's sad.
But we'll get back to normal. We will.
I hope so.
We will. I mean, there's going to be a lot of places that are shut down and everything, but it is what it is at this point, and all we could do right now is just hope for the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully some great
I
change
mean, a
will
lot of
happen.
businesses are hurting. A lot of businesses are really close. There's no way they can come back financially. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, a friend of us told us that the
Old
Pyramid Club is
businesses.
closing down. I don't know if you guys heard that, but it's definitely not closing down. It's staying open as soon as they're going to be
As soon
ready
as
to
they're
open.
allowed.
They're
Yeah.
gonna-
Who's
That's
that?
I think Pyramid
Open.
Club.
I would have
think-
been sad if that place is like.
It's a staple. I think it's been there
it
since
was
the
made-
70s.
It's been there since the 70s.
Yeah. Brownies used to be next door. Remember Brownies?
I don't remember brownies.
No, that used to be next door. Whatever, man. So much New York is gone.
I know.
I feel like
I'm
this
really
kinda-
glad that I got that news that they're not closing. I mean, not like I go there all the time, but still, like, it's always nice to know that it's still there if I want to go there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. What are you gonna do? Shit's gone fucking crazy. But
It's
we
literally
had a
gone
good
crazy.
weekend. It's kind of nice. It was nice. We had a good weekend. We went out to dinner again, right? Didn't we go to?
We went out to the Greek place right by us,
Yes, we
Athena's,
did.
which is so yummy.
Yeah.
The owner cook guy really puts his whole heart into his menu.
Have you been there, Athena?
I have
It's on-
not. We were
it's-
talking about that the other week.
Yeah, Sixth Avenue and 14th Street. Used to be. Remember that place, Frank? It used to be a Spanish place years ago.
Yep.
And now it's
El Centro 2.
yes. Yeah.
and
yeah.
the owner's got this very Greek accent, and he's all explaining the food. It just sounds so professional, and everything he talks about just sounds delicious. So
Yeah.
if anybody gets a chance to go there, go.
He loves his. You can tell he loves what he does. He
Those are
loves.
the kind of guys you
Loves
want to
eating.
buy food from.
Yes.
People
Yeah,
who
exactly.
clearly
They
enjoy
know their
food.
business.
He's
They know
like the
their
Kalamata
stuff.
olives.
Yeah. He loves
Like
he loves what he does.
Don't buy beer from people who quit drinking.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He made us this. The last time we were there, he's like, we were so stuffed and we couldn't eat anymore because he just keeps on bringing out food. And he's like, you have to try this cake I just made. It's made out of olives, and we're like, olive cake.
Yeah, like
What the
olive cake.
hell?
That doesn't sound
We're
awesome.
like,
Or,
and we we tried and we ate the cake, and it was literally the best cake that we've ever had in our lives. Like
Yes.
the best thing that's ever, like any kind of cake. I swear, I'm not even exaggerating.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
so
delicious.
good. Like if we get married, I want that to be our wedding cake.
The second time I was ever in New York, when this would have been like 98 or 99, I was staying in the Village over at my aunt's place, and I was out wandering around one night, and I'd left my card at home. I only had like a little bit of money. I thought I had my card with me. And there's this guy, he had the sushi place up on the second floor. This would have been somewhere around McDougal Street or something like that.
Yeah.
It's not there anymore, I know that. And I went up, because I'm like, I'm fucking sushi, and there's
Right.
nobody in there. So this guy was just so happy to be making sushi for somebody.
Oh, and you fucking.
And he's
bolted.
just giving it to me. And also I'm like, oh, fuck, dude, I don't have money.
Wow.
Can I come back in 5 minutes and pay you? Because I was just going to go over to my aunt's place.
Right.
And he's like, sure. So I left, and I ran over to my aunt's place. And by the time I got back, he had closed the window.
Oh no.
So I'm like, shit. And he's all closed up. So the next day, I remembered where it was. And I went in there to specifically try to pay him.
Yeah.
And he ended up feeding me again.
Oh, wow.
And then he didn't charge me for either meal.
Wow.
It was just the weirdest thing. And again, now, of course, the place, I came back like the next year, and it was gone.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
You're like, I want my free sushi.
Maybe
Yeah.
he was trying to just give me all the rotten fish.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh, you know, it's.
Maybe you just looked like you were really hungry and you needed
I
some
was
meat.
really hungry.
Maybe
This
you
boy
just liked
needs,
your
this
face.
boy needs to eat. A lot of the Asian places, though, the sushi places and stuff are family owned, and then they the family rotates. Like they get their
Sure.
visas, and then they come over and they open them, and then that's why you constantly the flow of Chinese and Japanese.
It's a family business. I like
restaurants.
that. Those are the best kind
Yeah,
of
well,
restaurants.
they hand it off to some, like the cousin's now going to come over and run the sushi restaurant. They go back to where they came from.
And unless
so.
the cousin's a real jerk off, it's going to be pretty good.
Yes, exactly.
I used to go to this sushi restaurant where the waitress, she was maybe the owner's wife or something. She was so mean and horrible, and like we used to purposely go there because it was so funny how horribly mean
Just to
she
piss
was
her
to
off.
us. Like she just looked like she wanted to kill us in our sleep. Like no matter, like if we asked for a fork instead of like using the chopsticks and
Awesome.
all this stuff. And then finally, like after the fourth or fifth time we went, she loved us for some reason. She just loved us, and like, we were like bummed out because we couldn't laugh at how mean she was anymore.
My first sushi experience in New York City was Bellevue Bar. It was a fucking dive bar that Jimmy Duff owned. And
they had sushi there?
he had a sushi guy.
Weird.
It was totally weird and random.
Metal
Kind of
sushi?
makes sense, though, in a weird way.
I guess it was in Hell's Kitchen. Hell's Kitchen was a shit show at the time.
I
It
think
wasn't
I went to
nice.
Bellevue Bar. I don't
Hell's
remember there
Kitchen?
being a
Yeah,
sushi.
well, it was for a short amount of time, and I was young. I was 20 or my early 20s. So I went there, and I was like sitting by myself at the bar, and the guy just kept feeding me sushi and stuff. I've eaten like California rolls and shit like that, but never like whatever quality sushi. So this guy sat there making me sushi all night, with having me try stuff. It was pretty wild. And a dive bar in Hell's Kitchen was kind of entertaining. So go ahead,
Can
Frankie.
you grab me one too?
Sure.
I heard that
Sushi
women, and I'm not
Hell's
sure if this
Kitchen,
is true or not,
is
but
it fish or rat?
I know,
All right.
Is it fish or rat?
Ratimi roll.
Well, it was really delicious rat. No, I'm good.
I heard that I don't know if this is true or not. I should probably Google it before I say it, but I heard that women aren't allowed to make sushi because their hands run at a hotter temperature than
Yeah.
men. Yeah, I think
That might be.
Yeah, it might be.
because we're like incubators.
All right.
Apparently, that might be true. I don't know, but I've
Well,
never
I've
seen a
always
woman
said that
do a
about
sushi
women, that
show.
they're incubators.
Yeah. That's why they give good hand jobs.
I never used to like sushi and I used to always think that sushi was majorly pretentious. I'm like, oh, only pretentious people eat it. And then I ate it, and I was like, oh, now I get it. I
Well,
don't
it
even
started
like
off
fish,
as
but I like
basically
sushi.
street food, is what it was, and then then all of a sudden now all the rich people like it, and
Yeah.
it got really popular in the 80s. I remember.
Lobster was peasant food back in the day. It
Was
like
it?
fucking, yeah, it was bottom feeders. So, whatever,
I
growing
was,
up.
I was in Romania a number of years ago, and I really like the Mexican tripe soup for when you're hungover.
Ugh, I don't think I've ever had tripe.
Scott Giles, of all people, is one
Oh,
who said,
yeah?
yeah, he's like, you gotta try this soup. And I thought he was doing it just as a goof, but he was so insistent on it every
Yeah.
time. So one day I was hungover, I went to the spot he told me to, I ordered the tripe soup, and the
was
shit
delicious.
was amazing.
Nice.
So I was in Romania, I'm really high on this tripe soup thing, and it's on every menu. And it used to be like the peasant food, but it's like the national food of Romania because, you throw peasants' food, peasants are going to make food taste good eventually just because,
Yes.
that's just how things work. So, tripe was all the shit that they were giving to the peasants. And then after the rich people realized that the peasants like it, well, they stopped giving them the tripe too. So like, well, this tastes good too. Fuck you.
Isn't tripe like the intestine or
Yeah,
something?
it's all-
I think it's intestine.
Yeah, it's
I'm
all
good.
the stuff you don't want.
Yeah, I'm
They got to
good.
use it up though.
Yeah.
I say, fucking, you're gonna kill it. Use it.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that, but I don't want to eat it. You could eat it all you want.
Yeah.
You can have
I
it.
hope somebody else is gonna eat the feet, the chicken feet,
I don't want that.
and the tongue.
My grandmother used to make that soup with the chicken feet sticking out of it, and I just see those 3 little feet sticking out. I'm like, what the hell is that? It's like, that's the feet. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I used to go to my grandmother's house sometimes, and there'd be liver, and I'd stink like liver in the
Ugh.
apartment. She would
No,
eat them.
thank you.
No, gross. Pickles pig feet too. She used to eat pickled pig's feet.
What's
Pick
wrong
up
with
your
people?
But I don't know.
Hey, you put enough hot
You like,
sauce in it.
you like pickled pig's feet?
Yeah, you put enough hot sauce on them. They're great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Put it
no,
on.
no.
I had a fucking Southern dude give me some homemade pickled big feet, and they were delicious.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I never listened. We went to New Orleans. I never thought I would ever be able to eat gator, and I freaking love the gator.
Gator's
sausages.
good.
Gator is delicious.
Yeah, it was. Listen, you fry
I know.
most anything.
I don't really believe in eating weird shit, but if the gator could eat me, then I sure as hell could eat him.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, gator, and they. I think you only eat the tail. I'm pretty sure they only.
I
You
have
only
no
eat the
idea,
tail.
but gator's good.
I'm no gator expert.
Yeah.
Although I do love the movie Gator starring Burt Reynolds.
Oh yeah. Do you remember that movie Alligator that was in New York City?
Yes,
my
I remember that. I remember
gosh.
seeing that when I was a really little kid, where they flushed a little like lizard down
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
drain,
yeah,
and then
it
it
gets
became a
really
huge
big.
alligator.
Giant
And
thing.
he turned into Frankie.
Yeah. That was a good old school.
The
Old
best
school
part is
New
like
York one.
when they're making the kid in the swimming pool walk the plank. It's his birthday. And he opens up the blindfold and the fucking alligator's on the bottom of his pool and eats
I
him.
barely remember it, but
I
do
barely remember it either.
It's not. It's a little known fact that Frankie is actually part Chud.
Yeah. Chud. You remember Chud? Do you remember Chud?
Do you remember the second one?
Cannibalistic humanoid.
Underground dweller.
Underground dwellers.
Yes.
Yeah?
There was it was really funny when we had the old Lucky 13. I was sitting at the bar. I had Chud on the TV one time, and I was sitting behind the bar by myself. There was nobody in there yet, and this girl comes walking in. She looks at the TV and she's like, "Oh my god!" She's like, "My dad directed this fucking movie."
Oh, no
I
shit.
was like, "Wow, that's really fucking cool." And I was like, "Well, what the hell is he doing now?" She's like, "He does documentaries and shit."
That was his claim to fame.
Yeah, yeah.
Chud documentaries.
Yeah, Chud. We've had a couple. Who the fuck came? We've had a couple like weird relatives. Somebody came in here too for fuck. What's his name? The zombie guy, George Romero.
Oh, Romero?
Yes, his daughter came in here one time too,
Wow.
and said she was going to bring us stuff, and she never did.
Hey, George Romero's, daughter.
bring us some fucking goodies.
T-shirt.
We love free shit.
She said he's got a whole warehouse just full of like props and all this kind of
What?
shit. Yeah.
Well, of
If
course he
you're
does.
listening.
Yes.
I would if I was George Romero.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
She's
Second
like,
head.
I'll bring you some stuff.
You know, George Romero was a cameraman for Fred Rogers way back in the day.
Mr. Rogers. Fred
Mr. Rogers, yeah.
What?
They were friends from
Fred
way.
Rogers.
Fred Rogers. Yeah. Did you watch
Mr.
the?
Rogers has a first name?
Did you watch the Mr. Rogers movie with
No.
Tom Hanks?
I didn't. I want to watch it.
We watched it.
We didn't. No, we watched the documentary. We didn't watch the Tom Hanks one.
I watched the Tom Hanks one.
You did?
I know
Without
I did.
me?
I don't know where the fuck you were.
I've
'cause
done
I know
enough.
I
I've
watched
done
watched
enough
the
crying
documentary.
alone in this pandemic. I don't need to do it
It's
on
not
purpose.
sad. It's not sad.
No, maybe cry
Are you sure
tears
we
of
watched
joy.
it? I don't remember.
Yeah, we totally
I
watched
watched the
No,
documentary.
not with Tom Hanks. I didn't see it. You must have seen it.
it. We totally watched it.
Babe, you saw the documentary. You did
Babe,
not-
we watched it. I'm
Babe, we
telling
did
you.
it.
We're gonna. I'll turn it on, and you're gonna be like, "Whoa, okay, yeah, I totally watched it."
I remember the documentary with Sarah Silverman.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The documentary about Mr. Rogers.
I don't know.
She narrated it.
Yeah.
And
Mr. Rogers is such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So nice.
I used to, actually, the first place I lived in on my own, I had a roommate who grew up in Pittsburgh, and when he was a kid, he used to mow Mr. Rogers' yard. And he said he was just like that in real
Yeah.
life. That's just how he
They
talked.
kind of say that in the documentary and in the movie. They just kind of show like how much of a nice guy he was.
Yeah.
Apparently, he had some weird quirks, but what was cool about it though is his staff wouldn't talk about his quirks. Like on the
Nobody talked about
No,
his
in
quirks.
the documentary, they're like, yeah, he had a couple weird things about him, but I'm not going
I
to
wanna
talk
know
about
what they
that kind
are.
of stuff. You know?
I wonder what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they were bad quirks, they would go home and talk about
No,
them.
I'm sure he was like crazy OCD, just the way he took his
Probably,
fucking
yeah.
shoes off. You know?
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah, Yeah, probably.
You know, you're that fucking.
He had to put a sweater on, in the house sweater. Took his outside of the house sweater and put the in the house
Exactly.
sweater on.
A different sweater for every
That
day.
was like
He had
the
to flush
same
exactly
exact-
3 times for it
Yes.
to be clean.
Yeah.
That was the same exact sweater.
Yes, I'm sure he was like major fucking OCD.
Oh, the
yeah.
sweaters are all made by his mom.
Were they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but isn't that true of the fucking guy from The Cure? His socks are all made by his mom,
I don't
right?
know.
Yeah,
I don't even
No,
like
I
the
don't.
Cure.
I don't like
that.
The Cure either,
His
and it
mom-
just makes me like him even less.
Especially his
What are you
socks.
talking about?
Yeah.
All right, well, here's a serious question. As an adult male, how many pairs of underwear did you actually buy yourself, or how many did your mom buy?
No,
for
I'm
you?
like 98% of my underwear is from my mom on Christmas.
Yes.
But his mom gives him the funkiest underwear. She gets like Tasmanian devil
She used to.
underpants.
She
and, like,
used to.
I think he has like Superman pants where it has like a cape coming off the butt.
Yeah. Wait, what? She used to. I was like, Mom,
Oh, that's
She
amazing.
gets
fucking-
some,
Your
like,
mom's cool.
Yeah, I was like, I'm 40 years old. Stop buying me freaking Superman underwear. I'm done. It was cute until I was 35. And now I don't
I
need
still
it
think it's
anymore.
adorable.
Yeah.
I have a couple of pictures.
Hey,
of
Jeff's
him.
mom, I could use some Superman underwear, but it's
It's my
34
laundry.
waist.
Batman on the butt.
I'd get like a clump of like good underwear, like normal underwear.
Oh, if you
And
fart hard enough, the cape would go up.
I lost the
Flap,
cape.
flap,
The
flap,
cape.
flap,
There was
flap.
a cape attached to it though. The cape
Flap, flap, flap.
was
flap.
like Velcro to
What
the
if
fucking thing.
when you have to take a dump and it
Frankie, it's
sinks
just
in the water?
it's just underwear, Frankie. You pull your pants down. I
Yeah.
don't know how you take a shit.
You don't dump
the-
through your
the
underwear.
Part
Yeah.
sticks in the bowl.
It's not going.
You got to
to
get rid of the kryptonite,
You got to pull
Frankie.
your Frankie. When you take a shit, you pull your pants down.
I know.
Life
but what if
lessons,
the
life
cake
lessons.
Gets,
Yes.
blows in the wind.
Yeah.
Well,
no.
pay attention to what you're doing.
Yeah. I didn't wear
Sometimes
the
you gotta
You're doing delicate fucking duties.
the cape. The cape Velcroed on, and I had to. I would take the cape off because what happens if you forget? You got to pull your pants up, and you know.
God forbid your cape is sticking out of your pants.
No. Everybody's like, what is that? It's like fucking cape, man.
oh,
butt cape.
Jesus.
I'm a hero.
Yeah.
Everyone
You're a
would be
zero,
Like, hey,
I'm a
Jeff,
hero."
You Superman.
That would be
Whatever.
amazing.
My friend did buy me some funny underwear this Christmas, though.
Yeah, it has a wiener on the penis.
Yeah, it does.
Wait, what?
And it's got
It
a
has
wiener
a
on the-
wiener on the penis like a hot dog.
Yeah. Yeah.
He put them on after working all day
Behind the grill.
behind the grill here on 4th of July. And he's like, it's the only thing that is going to help my shaved balls after standing all day in the heat.
You know what's fucking horrible, which I forgot about?
They cradle his balls nicely.
Yes, the kitchen balls you get because
Oh, yeah.
if you don't have proper underwear on and your balls aren't cupped against your fucking body, they bop against your fucking legs.
They're sticking to stuff.
And
Poor
it's-
guy.
I
He's
was
walking
like
around like all
waddling
bow-legged.
Oh my god, I was
You're
walking.
getting the bat wings. and the-
Yes.
I had to put diaper rash on him almost.
She held my feet up, powdered me. It was like fucking nice. I used to have to do that in the kitchen.
Well, she does burp you enough.
Yeah, she does.
yeah.
When I worked in the kitchen, I remember I had to like tape my fucking underwear up at one point with duct tape because my balls hurt. My legs hurt so bad from my balls rubbing against them.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
If you work in the kitchen, I fucking sympathize.
Big ball
Balls,
problems.
everybody, balls.
Yes.
Big balls problems.
Chafing kitchen balls is no fucking joke.
Shout out to all the kitchen guys out there. If you have a cure for kitchen balls,
Yes, please let us know.
Cornstarch. What was cool is you put
Cornstarch.
Yes, that was another trick. You put starch in, and then what was awesome at the end of your shift, you could make what are those balls called that you get? Hush puppies. You could make hush puppies. You could make ball hush puppies afterwards, and you didn't have to salt them. They were already flavored, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Disgusting.
Yeah. Shitty thing is you
I'm
gotta-
never coming over to your house.
Here's hush puppies.
yeah, some fucking fresh hush puppies.
Made
Natu-
freshly from Jeff's
Yes.
shaved balls.
naturally salted. Fucking delicious. And the only problem is you have to change the fryer oil as soon as you're done because you can't serve that to the public.
Right, that's what the only problem is.
Well, by law.
Yes. Yeah. Delicious. So if you ate hush puppies at the old food swings.
And next time, if Jeff's making hush puppies, you guys know where it came from.
Exactly.
When we do more barbecuing here.
Yeah.
Who
Lucky
wants
13.
tater tots?
AKA
Tater tots are $7 a batch. Here,
Yes.
Lucky 13.
Yep.
Jeff
Homemade.
balls.
Homemade.
That's right.
Made with love.
Literally.
Yeah, it was fun. What'd you do for the 4th, Andy? I didn't see you on the 4th.
What did I do? That's a good question. Oh, I drank,
Nice.
and then what is it? Oh, we had rehearsal. We had band rehearsal.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
And then I had a few beers, and then I went home, and I conked out really early.
Yeah.
One of those, I had this like the
adult
deepest
you.
sleep that was like dream within a dream kind of sleep. And I don't know,
You had
out of
insidious dreams?
nowhere, just my body. I think
Inception
I've been
dreams.
working here and at the other bar I work at, and it's always been hot and just running around. I'm not used to it.
Right.
And I just wore out.
Listen, that's it, man. People going back to work for fucking 8 hours a day is going to be rough for some people. How
It's
you doing?
really
You're back
rough.
to work.
I'm back to work. It's so exhausting. It's not even funny. By the time I leave work, just like also talking to people with the mask on and all my clients, they want to catch up and all this stuff. And it's just, by the time I leave work, I'm like emotionally and physically just exhausted.
Yeah.
Exhausted. I'm lucky that I only do 3 days though. And then I work 1 day and I have off 1 day. And then I work 2 days and I'm off for the next 3 days. So
You have a great schedule.
I'm easing my way into it. Once I get busier, I'll add another day. But I feel lucky that I'm not working too much.
Your
but-
job is very much like being a bartender. Is people do want to some people just want to talk. And,
Yeah.
and it is very.
It's very
even
emotionally
someone you
draining.
like, it's very emotionally draining.
It is because they want to
constantly-
put their energy onto you too. You know
Right.
what I mean? And like when they're doing their hair too, it's like a lot of their energy feeding into yourself, and it's like you have to almost like block it off a little bit. And like you would think that people wouldn't want to talk so much with the mask on, but everybody wants to fucking talk because they haven't talked to
they've been
anybody
cooped
for
up.
so
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
Locked up.
Yeah, and it's hard. It's hard with the mask. I'm like, it's really hard, but I'm trying to stay positive, and also it feels good to trying to sort of get slowly back into things. And when I'm a lazy sack of shit on my days off, I don't feel so bad when I'm doing nothing.
Well, listen, talking to people though can take a fucking lot out of you. Frankie's a huge talker, and he can keep going and going and going and going. And if you don't tune it out, it can be fucking exhausting. Frankie knows. Like sometimes I just tune it out.
I know.
And it can be exhausting.
Speaking of Frankie, we're going to start a new segment here at some point. Maybe not this time, but definitely next time, where it's going to be Ask Frankie Anything. We're going to field a couple questions from the internet.
Yes.
And if you would like to ask any kind of life advice from Frankie, because he's an old grizzled bastard.
Yeah.
And he's seen and done it all. Yes. And he's still alive somehow.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alcohol's preserving me.
Yeah.
I put something on Facebook and people have some questions.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll give it a few minutes, and then
All
we'll
right.
start with the Frankie questions.
We'll wait till the end, so that way you assholes have to keep on listening.
Yes. What? Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Stream anything? See anything recently?
No, I haven't been
Mr.
watching.
Rogers?
No, me and Diane were watching 90 Day Fiance yesterday.
Yes.
Huh?
A lot of 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah, I haven't been
It's
watching.
just such a train wreck. It's amazing.
I haven't been watching a lot of.
that show.
I haven't
90
been
Day
watching a lot of
Fiancé
TV.
is where these people they go on these international dating websites and they find people who live internationally, and then they end up falling madly in love, and like either one of them has to come into this country or they go into their country and like stay together for 30 days, and within the 90 days they have to get married in
Yes.
order for them to get the visa.
Have you seen the show?
And it's like just
Sarah
like one-
watches the shit out of it. I'm always in the other room watching almost exactly anything else.
Yeah.
It's such a train wreck because people are like,
She
I'm
loves
so
it.
in love. I'm going to move to South Korea, and like they don't think that nothing's going to go wrong.
Yeah.
No,
so
never.
delusional. Like,
You want to shake some of these fucking people.
yeah.
It's like,
and some
are
of
you
these
fucking
women
kidding
are
me?
like super old and like should know better and like
But
just like
they
should be more
don't.
knowledgeable than that. And they're just like, I'm in love.
Yes. The one woman moving to India doesn't know the fucking language. It makes you look fucking American stupid too, though, because it's like, this.
What doesn't make Americans look stupid?
But it's like,
Yeah.
this one woman going up. Where did she go to? Somewhere in the Middle East.
Qatar.
She went to Qatar, which is in the fucking Middle East.
Yeah.
Super Muslim. And like you can't even kiss a woman in public, like all this kind of crazy stuff. And
Women can drive now, though.
yes, but she thinks she's like this, like, I'm not going to go
No
over
one's going
there.
to tell me what to wear.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're going to, or if
Yeah,
not, you're going to
you
go to
have
fucking
to.
jail, you dumb bitch.
They'll kill you.
Right.
And it's like, and then and he takes her shopping to find a sari for certain holidays and stuff like that, and she's kind of putting her nose up at it. It's like, dude, you have to be respectful of the country you go
Yeah.
over to
Exactly.
too, and learn the fucking culture and the
Right.
language. And if you're gonna go over there, don't be a fucking ignorant American.
Yeah,
and
you
wow, so annoying. Yeah, whatever. But that woman that went to Qatar, and there's that woman that went to India.
Yes.
Yeah, come on, man. Learn
Yeah,
the
it's
fucking
just like, oh, God,
learn
oh,
the
God,
culture
oh,
a little
God.
bit.
Yeah.
At least the guy that went to.
Brazil?
Well, he's a fucking.
Oh my God, he's
the
a
guy
lunatic.
that went to Brazil's a lunatic.
Paul.
Yes, but the girl.
And Carini.
The guy that went to Ecuador, he's a fucking idiot.
Oh my god!
But at least he's learning the language.
Cheating on him left and right. Like she just doesn't give a fuck. He's like, I want to get married and have kids, and he's like telling her that, and she's like, I never want to get married. I never want to have kids. Why did you move to Ecuador?
Yeah, but I want you to spend money on me and buy me things.
Yeah, give me $40,000 to open up a bar.
here's the
And
thing.
he's like, okay.
Long distance relationships are very romanticized and all that, but they're really impractical.
Yes.
And they're very stupid. Especially, and unless you live in like a small town where there's like two people living there and one's your brother and one's your sister.
Well, listen, that doesn't work out so well either because this one woman lives in a fucking the woman in Ecuador fucking lives in this small town, and you know what? She's fucked around with a lot of the dudes in the town. You know what I mean?
And everybody
Catch
making
it.
fun of the poor guy, the white guy that's there. Like,
Yeah,
trying to
because-
get her to marry him because they're like, well, she's messing around with this one, she's messing around with that one. When he was away last year, she fucked around with this one and she fucked around with that one.
So like the whole fucking town knows their business,
Yep.
you know, and she's no good girl. So yeah, it's
yeah, small
there's-
towns are no joke.
It's like how do you not catch it?
Long
What's the
distance
population
relationships
in
don't
Mayberry?
work.
50?
They just don't work
They don't.
unless you're
Even
a
if someone's in
fucking
California.
psycho.
Yes.
Even if someone's in California, like I tried dating someone in California, that didn't work. It was like, ugh, it's just too far.
Eventually, you got to fucking move in together
Yeah.
and do that thing. I tried a long distance
Well, the
relationship.
other thing
for a
too
minute.
is one's going to have to compromise to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
One's
Yes.
going to have to give up their life for the other one.
Yes,
And that just then if things don't work out, guess what? Resentment.
yes.
Totally.
I tried a long distance
I
relationship. for a
moved
minute.
all the way here just to be with you,
Yes.
and now
That's why you gotta
you're
date a little bit, not
Right.
literally get married right away and then force it to work.
Yeah, yeah,
'cause
yeah.
Then you're forced to give up your whole thing. You date a little bit, you see if it works. If
What do you
either
think,
one of
Frankie?
you want to get together, him move or you move,
Yes.
it's just not going to work.
Yeah.
It's like who the wedding guest? Everyone she cheated on with, cheated on.
Right, all the wedding
or
guests.
vice versa. It's like, it's like I want to go to a wedding and say, yes, I had her.
Would you be in a long distance relationship, Frankie?
No.
Well, how's he gonna? He can't Zoom or fucking do anything like
yeah.
that.
No,
so
I'm old school. I like physical contact.
You could have a pen pal.
Yeah, Frankie, you can have a
You
pen
could
pal.
totally have
Like
a
a
pen,
pen
pal.
pal.
Frankie,
I did many years ago.
Yo, Frankie, we should get Frankie a woman in prison pen pal.
Let's do it.
Hey, women in prison.
I
Write
used
to
I know
Frankie
this,
Carroll
I know
this
this
way.
girl that dated
All
someone
the
in prison.
gays.
They're
She's
not
like-
all gay. They arrest non-gay women too.
Yes, they're just passing the time.
Wait,
while
there's
they're in
another
prison.
show called My Prison Lover or something like that. That's like on the same
Just-
TLC show.
Oh, yeah?
Well, you saw it with me now.
I didn't see
I
the
believe
prison
you.
lover one.
Frankie
Yeah, you
just
did.
watches
Oh,
a lot
yeah,
of
maybe I
Filipino
did.
women in prison
Maybe I
movies.
Yeah, you did.
I did. And
My
the-
girlfriend used to date this guy in prison. She was loving it. She's like, men are dogs. She's like, at least I know where he is every day. She's like, he calls me. He always calls me when he says he's going to call me.
Christ's sakes.
He came out like about a year ago and they're still together, very happy.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly how they met, but yeah, she loved it. She was like, I go visit him. I know exactly where he is at all the times. I'm like, that's so sad.
Yeah, it is.
But
Yeah.
you men are dogs, so
Frankie,
I get
can we
it.
find you a woman pen pal in prison?
Let's do it.
No.
Oh my
No?
God, that'd
Well.
be sick to do. Like we read it on, we read your letters.
I think that's wonderful. I think we should do that.
We should
Come on,
definitely.
Frank.
I think you would learn to love it.
You would totally you learn to love
you
it.
might get excited.
No.
Can we do
My
it for
romance
you?
days are way behind me. No more.
Can we do it for you?
No.
No, then it won't be genuine. No, we gotta. It's gotta
We
be.
could just read it on the air.
No, we gotta. Friend, no, we.
Anyway, so the address here
appreciate
is 644 Sackett Street,
If anybody wants
Brooklyn,
to
New
write,
York, 11217.
Listen, we can't also bait some fucking chick in prison because she's gonna come back and stab Frankie. We're gonna like, oh, you guys.
we need a PO box. Is what we need.
Different address.
Forget what I just said.
Scratch that.
Frankie, what's
Anybody
your
in prison's
address?
not really listening to us, so it
Pardon?
doesn't
Yeah.
really matter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but she would know. She would definitely know to look up Lucky 13 Saloon. Where's my Frankie?
Yeah. This is my little man.
Where's my
Where
bald
my
headed
little
love
fuzzy head
muffin?
man.
Why does she have a?
My little chud lover.
My Superman.
We can get you some underwears with the
And a cape.
with the cape
Yeah,
on them
Frankie,
for your
we'll get
sexy
you. We'll
times.
get you a nice fucking cape.
I'll wear the
underwear.
bunny suit.
Yeah.
That'll be-
On your first date.
Yeah, there you go. See, he's starting to get
We
into
could
it.
film it. We could film it here.
That'll be his profile picture.
I'll
yeah.
be your
We'll set up
waitress.
when she gets out of jail. We'll set up that first date, like out back here with candles
Yes,
and
we'd
shit.
have to film that though.
Of course, we'd have
This
to
is
film
a
it.
great idea.
Yeah.
This is a great idea.
Hey, TLC.
Yeah, I don't know if we should do that to a woman in prison.
90 Day
though.
Frankie
It's kinda
fiance?
fucked up.
Please, he said he likes going down.
Yeah.
He said he likes going down. That's good enough for some women.
Yeah.
90 Day Frankie fiance.
90 Day Frankie fiance, go! I think it's a great idea.
As long as she's black.
There you go.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah, we
better.
can get you a nice black girl in prison. Yeah. No?
He might be agreeing.
Yeah, he's starting
Yeah.
to look at
We'll
him
research.
smiling.
We'll research.
There's got to be some kind of a website for women that are dating in jail.
I'm sure if you
I'm
look it
sure
up,
There's probably a million.
I'm
there's-
sure if
let's-
you-
we definitely have to make this our mission now. We're gonna do it.
Oh,
We're gonna
we
do it
are-
for you. Listen, we'll show them to you. We'll sit here. I'll sit here with my laptop. We can go over them together. You can tell me which one you like, and then
We'll find
just-
one that isn't
just-
going to stab you
Right.
necessarily.
or wants
No, I
to take
hope
you for
so.
your money.
I won't be that lucky.
Yeah, Frankie, we can get a lifelong girl, like a girl who's going to be in there for a while, so there's no
Right.
pressure.
So someone who's definitely committed murder.
I want someone on death row. I want
Someone on
someone
death row.
Or animal cruelty.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
no animal cruelty.
No.
Right, I know that. I'm not-
Yeah,
That's
no
not even
animal
a joke.
cruelty, Frankie.
No animal cruelty, but someone definitely on death row, so that you know. What
24 hours. And then I
Like,
want
what
her
if
to
you
the
get
chair.
married and
I
then
want
you
her to
like,
get the
and then
chair.
you can have conjugal visits?
I want
Yeah.
her to get the chair. Within 24 hours.
He just wants to
don't think
pull the
women
switch on his
really-
own girlfriend.
Yeah.
Do women get the chair? I don't know if I've ever heard
Very
of it.
Anyone
few.
get the
Very,
chair
very
anymore?
few.
Yeah,
they
I think
do.
people get the
Yeah,
chair.
Texas, constantly. Lots.
Really?
Yeah, old-
I know lethal injection.
Old Sparky's still around.
We're gonna
Yeah.
make this our mission. I'm definitely gonna try to find some kind of a dating website for people in jail.
Okay, for
For
Frankie.
Frankie, 100%.
All right.
It's happening.
I'm sure that's a reality
I
show
still have
somewhere.
I still have
is
plenty of
Frankie.
time. We should have been doing this the whole quarantine, man.
Yeah, this would have been a
They're like,
really.
you know where they are? Like
Yeah.
they're only semi-safe. They're not like what they go outside. What once a week? Once in the yard.
Who
That's
knows?
it.
I've never been in jail, but
Frank, but do we have to tell? I mean, do we tell them that he's on our podcast and we're going to be doing it on the podcast?
I don't. Maybe. I mean, I think why not?
Hey, listen.
They're not gonna care.
You know what?
I think if the one girl doesn't care, we could switch to another girl that probably would.
Exactly.
Yeah.
was
all right.
gonna be
All
picky.
right. All right. Frankie.
I've been watching a lot of old. It's on YouTube. You can find all the Joe Bob Briggs, like his Monster Mania on TNT stuff, and they would get letters from dudes in jail all the time.
okay.
We can get you a pen pal.
Yeah,
So
Frankie.
those are the only guys
Fine.
awake at that time. Yeah, let's do this. I
totally do
guarantee.
this.
Yeah. Women in prison. That's going to be our fucking.
Yes.
W.I.P.
If they have
Frankie.
farmers only have to have jail. Only.
Listen, I'm
I'm
sure you can
sure.
Google that shit right now and it'll fucking come
I'll
right
Google
up.
it later.
All right. All right. You heard it here first at the fucking Lucky 13 podcast. We're going to find Frankie a jail princess.
A jail princess.
A jail princess.
Yes, Frankie, he's a little
hope
excited.
Preferably a weed dealer.
Yes.
I want a murderer.
Listen, you might
Yeah?
find like a
You want a
murderer
murderer?
with a heart.
You want to murder her, Frankie?
I want a murderer.
Why?
I want at least 2 digits under your belt. I don't want. I only kill in self-defense. No, I want a mass murderer.
Nah, there's no
Yep.
women mass murderers
There
out there.
are.
Sure there is.
Lizzie
Yeah.
Borton.
Well, she's been dead for like 150
I know. And
years.
she technically, we don't even know if it was really Lizzie Borden.
Right.
Sure it is.
I think she was set up.
It was actually.
Who set her up? Jack the Ripper.
Yes.
It was actually. I had something and I lost it. Never mind.
Yeah. There's a lot of. There's not a lot of women
They're
serial
more
killers.
poisoners.
Yes, they are. There's more
I can
poisoners.
see that.
Women love to poison you.
Yes. Yes.
Unfortunately, they get caught. Now they just get caught. It's annoying.
Yes.
I'm planning Jeff's poisoning.
Listen, they get away with it sometimes, but then they get greedy and they keep fucking killing, and then they.
I think if I was going to kill you, my time's already been passed though, because there's not that many.
Oh, there's plenty of time to kill
Yeah.
Jeff.
Yeah, no.
No,
Yeah,
I
your
don't want to
time's
kill you. I
passed.
like you this week.
Oh yeah.
I do.
That's good, that's
he was
good.
so cute this morning. You should have seen him. He had 2 cats sleeping on him, and he had my teddy bear in one hand, and he just sleeping like all cute. I should have taken a picture. Damn it.
I know, if you took a picture, I would fucking punch you in the face.
No,
So
that's cute with
adorable.
the babies.
No, I don't need that. All right, what's Frankie questions?
Okay, let me see. Hold on. There's 3 questions. I should.
Oh, yeah?
You could pick
and,
which one.
and say from who.
Okay. So Michael Patton asked, "What's the easiest way to get under Jeff's skin?"
Ooh.
Oh,
Just
That's
The
a good
easiest way?
question.
yeah. What pisses me off? When do you piss me off the most, Frankie?
I goof around too much.
No, keep going.
I talk back, but in a nice way.
Yeah. That you get me going, yeah.
okay.
And when you say relax,
Oh, yes.
Relax,
But
relax.
the stuff gets done.
Relax, take your time. It'll get done. And I'm like, fuck you, Frankie.
Well, you're always in a rush.
I think he gets under your skin when you're expecting him to do jobs and like he says that he did it and then you're like, did you really? And he's like, no. And he did not
And he's
do
like,
it.
True.
no, I did. And then I'll lift up the fryer, and he didn't wipe it on
At
under the
all.
fryer. Yeah, no, not at all.
So you try to get away with jobs.
Yeah.
Okay, and the second question is how to get a date with a postal worker?
What?
How to get a date with a postal worker?
Frankie, how do you get... Oh, yeah? Frankie tried this before.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, no, she
Yes.
was nice, but she's bi.
Yeah, we had...
Well, no, she's gay and she's married and has a beautiful daughter and a beautiful wife.
We had a male lady
Okay.
that Frankie had a little crush on.
Okay.
And yeah, so go ahead, Frankie. This is your question, not mine.
No,
The
she brought
question
me candy corn. Oh, thank you.
The question was, how do you get a date with a postal worker? And Frankie surprisingly has tried it already. So,
Jennifer, her name was Jennifer. I have her number at home.
oh, do you have it written down somewhere?
Yes, she wrote it down for me.
And then what happened?
No, she's
How did
gay.
you go-
She's
how did
gay
you-
and married with a beautiful daughter.
Wait a minute, but how did you go
Oh.
about asking her out on a date?
I called her.
You called her?
Yes,
No,
and she
well,
told
you-
me honestly, she goes, I'm sorry, but, I'm
But
with
you didn't
somebody.
have her number. How did you go about getting her number?
I asked her.
Oh, you just asked her for her number
Yeah.
and she gave it to you?
Yes.
Oh. So you just asked for the postal person's
No, I mean,
number.
she was on regular mail carrier for like months, and I was just
Yeah.
like, I said, I knew her name. Goes, hey,
She
Frankie.
always asked where Frankie was when he wasn't around.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my
she's
God.
blonde
Does
with
this-
glasses. No, Jennifer,
Very nice lady.
Jennifer's a cool
Yeah.
person.
Hello,
Yeah.
Jennifer, if you're out there.
Yes.
He
you,
still
your
misses
wife,
you.
and your
I
daughter.
wish we had,
cool
like, a
people.
song.
So Frankie, they were supposed to meet for coffee, but no, it didn't go. Right?
No.
We were supposed
well,
to meet
she's
for coffee.
with somebody. I don't care if you're gay, you're in a relationship.
You
that's
can still go
fine.
have coffee with somebody
Yes.
as a friend.
He worked it all
As long
up.
as I don't
I
have
was proud
coffee
of
with
him.
you. No,
Oh, yeah?
I'm kidding.
I was proud of him. Yeah.
I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
I drink beer.
So I just.
Man.
So Frankie, what's your advice? How do you pick up a postal worker? What do you sum it up?
I'm out of stamps. I have no more stamps.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you get me some stamps?
Can you give me some stamps, honey? Could you stamp me?
Yeah.
Stamp me, baby.
All
while
right,
you
and
giving
then
me- while you give
last
me-
question
while you give me the stamps,
is
can you give me your
from
phone number?
Lorena. She says, what are some fun, cheap things to do around the city that are open now? Gary and I need suggestions.
No more 42nd Street.
Fun, cheap, free things to do.
Cheap, free things to do. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, some fun, free, or cheap things
Gotcha.
to do. There really isn't that much to do
Not
in the
much.
city.
In it. Not currently. Not right now.
Maybe walk around.
Frankie's supposed to answer this question.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. Frankie?
Go to the Staten Island Mall.
Staten Island Mall.
Oh no, the Seaport. The Seaport.
you're-
Go to the Seaport.
There you go.
And what are you going to do with the seaport, Frankie?
There's cheap stuff there. You'll find good stuff at the Seaport.
You go to the liquor store, you buy a bottle of Jameson, and you walk around the seaport and you do shots.
And that's it.
Well, actually, it sounds like a pretty good time.
And
Yeah.
have the seagulls attack you. No, really. Go to the Seaport.
We got an unfortunate question here from Joe Muzzy.
Muzzy.
Hey, Muzzy, he just says, ask him how he felt about the first Hulk movie, the one with Eric Bana.
The Ang Lee one, Joe.
That's the one.
With the absorbing man, Nick Nolte.
He also said that he knows you're going to go on about it for a while.
That movie sucked.
Yeah? What was wrong with it, Frankie?
Nick Nolte. The absorbing man.
Yeah.
Really? Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
Oh, Jennifer Connelly was the best thing in that movie.
Jennifer Connelly is gorgeous.
Oh, she is.
Not so much anymore. She needs to eat 27 burgers, but
Yeah, she got really skinny.
yeah.
Oh my God, what the hell happened to her?
Ass to ass.
She was never.
What's
She went ass to ass.
Yeah.
And she never
She was
What's ass
she
to
was
ass?
medium. Now she's anorexic.
From Requiem for a Dream. Did you see that?
Yes,
I did see that.
That's a wacky
So,
movie.
Sarah, who's not here this week, asks how you think the stock market's going to do in the next 6 months.
I think if we invest in who's running against Trump, the rapper
Kanye West?
Kanye West, does he have a clothing line?
I have no idea.
Or does he just like badmouth Taylor Swift? So invest in his products.
Invest in Yeezys.
And invest in Kanye West.
And our
I got another
possibly
one
new president.
also from
That's a good fucking slogan for Kanye West. I think you should sell that to him. Invest in Kanye West.
The lesser
that's
of,
actually pretty
and
good.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
oh,
Yes.
it rhymes. The lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
Bring back Hillary. I'm so desperate I actually might vote for her.
Oh yeah.
All right, so one more from it's also from Lorena. Ask him what he thinks the keys to a long and happy relationship or marriage are.
Listening. Just listen to one another.
Yeah.
Communication.
Communication. You heard it here first on the Lucky 13 podcast. Frankie says communication.
I have a question from Andrew Davis. Do you ever listen to anybody?
Long time ago.
Okay, great.
They're all dead.
Lovely.
Oh yeah.
On that
Yes,
positive
yeah.
note.
Yeah, I know. He listens to me occasionally.
I pretend to.
Occasionally.
I pretend to. No, I listen
does.
to you.
He listens to me
In between
occasionally.
babbling.
He does. He listens to you when you were. I forget what it was, but I think you started working with a trainer. And you were just like in so much pain. It was literally ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, I had to massage your
watching
calves.
him go up the stairs was pathetic. He was like, and to the point where I just wanted to punch him in the legs. That's
You
how
wanted to
bad.
trip him?
That's
No.
how bad it was. And Frankie was so nice to him. He was like helping him stretch out. So like, Jeff was like at the bar, and Frankie would like grab his legs and be like stretching it for him. So he has listened to you and like empathize with your pain and
He
helped
does.
you.
He does.
So there
Frankie
you go.
can listen. When everything first started shutting down, and I was coming down here and all bummed out, he would let me vent.
He would let you vent.
He still lets me vent.
Yes.
And then he got really grumpy. And
Well,
so
he's
then
got
it
no
was like-
choice.
Yeah, that's very true. Very true. He doesn't have much of a choice, but yeah, he does though, because I can tell when he tunes it out and he just talks.
Like, I see you glazed over.
Yes. Yes.
No, I don't tune it out. Like I said, things are bad, we'll survive. Hey, got a great 4th.
I know, but then you got really dark too for a couple of months there. You were pretty dark.
I have to say that first month, Frankie was Mr. Positivity.
Oh my God! Now it's
I remember
hitting
that.
me.
He
I'm
was.
I know, but you're better than you were last month, so
Yes.
that's good.
It's hitting everybody. I'm telling you. I'm glad to throw garbage out. Woo! The garbage is full. An excuse to get out of the effing house.
Yeah.
Got to do the
Frankie
I
laundry.
was like not
loves
ready to go.
garbage.
I was not ready to go back to work at all. I was like, I could take 2 more weeks. I'm not ready to go take the train. I'm not ready to wear a mask. I'm not ready for any of it. I'm still kind of not ready for it. I still could be home doing nothing for a couple more weeks, but
Yeah.
gotta
Well,
make that money.
Puerto Rico's open.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my God, we
Puerto
should
Rico's
go.
open. You need to get tested before you go. At least you have to have your results at least 2 days before you fly.
Ironically, we're actually looking at flights. It's like $199
Yes.
I love Puerto
round
Rico.
trip.
Yep. You get tested. You can go to Puerto Rico.
I would love to go to Puerto Rico. Let's
go to Puerto Rico.
I mean,
I'm down.
I would
I would
so
love
go to
to.
Puerto Rico.
Fuck it.
We love Puerto Rico.
All right.
My
We-
family's from Puerto Rico.
Can we
We
leave
got-
Frankie in Puerto Rico?
We got to start winding it down because I got to pee really bad.
So do
Go
I.
pee.
And
What do you mean?
All right, you can keep it going.
I guess
Because every
it's-
time I pause it, I ruin
Don't
the
pause
podcast.
it and don't ruin
So
it.
keep it going. I gotta go pee.
So let's talk about Jeff, everybody.
Oh no.
What's
gotta
Jeff
go to the
like in
bathroom.
secret?
Jeff's a jerk.
You know what Jeff has to do all the time?
What's
Pee.
that? Oh, he always has to pee and he always has to burp. Those are the 2 things that I know that he does.
He hasn't burped this podcast. I'm
He
a little
hasn't.
disappointed.
I think he's holding it in. He might have been listening to me, even
he's
though
also
I
not
highly
drinking.
doubt it. Oh yeah, he's not drinking. If he had beers, forget it. He'd be burping all over.
Speaking
the
of which, we need to do a shot before this is over with.
Oh, we should do a shot.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. But I'll wait till Jeff gets back and then I'll go get shots.
Fair enough.
I have band rehearsal tonight, which I'm very excited about.
Congratulations.
We have
You're
a
playing,
new.
your band's coming
My
tonight.
band's gonna come
Cool.
tonight, and it took us so long. You would think that we'd all have all the time in the world, but like if one person can't do it one week and one person can't do it
Yeah.
the next week, so it's been 2 months
Oh, I know.
of us. I met this person before the quarantine happened, and we're finally getting him in here to play with us, and I'm so fucking
That's
excited.
great.
Cool.
So
Good for
excited.
you.
Yeah, we're so excited. I have a feeling I'm gonna sweat my balls off because it's so hot in
It
here.
is.
Speaking of which, also, my band is going in the studio with Martin BC this weekend to lay
man,
down
too.
tracks for our
Eyes
second
of the
album.
Sun.
And
I'm
cannot
going to
wait.
get us shots.
Yes.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
No.
you.
I
I don't want
interrupted
anything.
you.
Thank you.
Would you like a beer?
I don't want anything. No. I'm being good. I had a fucking last week and this week I ate like shit. So today careful. Watch out for the
careful.
door. So today I'm trying to watch my fucking going back on a strict diet and eating much better. Yes, they got me a Fudgy the Whale for fucking. for my birthday.
Carvel.
Yes,
They
and
still
I-
make Fudgy the Whale?
They do, and I ate the tail last night.
the best part. The best part.
Yeah, so I'm trying to like watch my shit, and I drank way too much this weekend. And
Carvel
and
kicks are the
since Thursday.
best because the little crunchy parts on the
It's the
bottom.
best.
That's
the best.
The ice cream.
I love Carvel.
Oh, it's the best. The little crunchy. Oh my gosh.
Carvel was good. Did you have Carvel in
We didn't
Where
really.
you
I don't
from?
recall it growing. I think I remember we had the like the fudgesicles and stuff by them,
Yeah,
but I don't
yeah,
think
yeah.
we had the cakes or anything.
All
like
right. Yeah, it's more of an East Coast thing.
Yeah.
I think it started in either New York City or Boston, one of the two.
Oh, delightful.
I remember it was.
Some supermarkets still
It
carry
must
Carvel
be.
cakes, but remember this
Yeah, they do.
the
Special day.
ice cream Carvel Paula's. I don't
yeah.
know
If you guys are doing
anymore.
shots, right now is the time to do it because me.
If you've made it this
Andy-
far in
Yes,
this fucking
do a
podcast,
shot.
you deserve a
You
shot.
deserve a shot.
Pour yourself one, and
I haven't been around in 2 weeks though. This felt good. I'm glad I did it.
Yeah.
I know you guys missed me immensely.
yeah, you were
Did
missed.
tell
You were missed
everybody-
last week.
Did you tell? Was I really?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yes,
I
you
heard the
were.
podcast. It was actually really good.
Yeah.
I really liked Alex on it. He was really good.
Alex was really good. Alex.
I
is a
like
good
his.
guest.
He has a very soothing voice.
Yeah.
Hi, Alex.
That's why I call him at like 3 a.m.
I can see why he sleeps so
Alex,
well at
talk
night.
to me.
Talk to me, Alex.
Just talk to
Alex
me.
is mega
He's like, let me
cool.
tell you about all my video games.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you tell everybody what I got you for your birthday? Was
I
the
didn't.
most awesome gift ever?
She got me a great birthday gift. She got me she likes to scuff up the top of my bags on my motorcycle, and I've yelled at her numerous amounts of times for it. So she bought me these like leather protector things that go on top of the bags with has Lucky 13 Saloon embroidered
Ooh,
on
that's
it.
nice.
It's very fucking cool.
Oh, that's
Yes,
so
and it was
cool.
very like sneaky because I had to order it like 2 months ago, and then they literally just came the day on, like 2 days before your birthday. I ran to Williamsburg before work, and they were like, "We'll have it done on Thursday, right before your party." So, luckily enough, I
It was
ran there and I
perfect
got them.
Good
and,
timing, yeah.
All right,
It was
cheers,
perfect
everybody.
Three,
Shot.
two, one,
Cheers.
shot.
Cheers.
Boom.
Beautiful
Cheers, everybody.
gift.
Also,
Cheers.
happy birthday, Jeff.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Happy birthday. Happy 4th.
So for about a month before Christmas, there's a guy named Tony Millionaire who did Mackey's and he's,
It's not
Drinky
really-
Crow show on Adult Swim,
Yeah.
and he was doing a thing on Twitter
After
where it's
3
I will draw your pet for whatever amount of money. I'm not going to.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, oh, this would be a great Christmas present
for Sarah.
for Sarah.
Yeah.
I'll send in a picture of her cat,
Yeah.
and then I'll get this for Christmas, and it's gonna be great.
Is she going to be listening to this?
I would. Well, probably she doesn't listen to this.
No.
I totally listen.
I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I finally heard from Tony Millionaire yesterday. Hey, here's the thing. I'll show it to you. It's great.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It took forever, and everybody's been getting on my case. Like I should bother him more. I'm like, I don't want to bother a guy drawing the thing. It was supposed to have been done.
By Christmas?
It was supposed to have been done by Christmas. It's
Last
first.
year?
In July.
It is July.
But last
We
year
worked-
or this year?
Yeah, right,
Last
yeah.
year, baby. Last year.
Oh, okay.
We did work it out where right around February. So I'm like, oh, this would be a good like
okay.
like Valentine's Day
present.
thing.
Yeah.
It's July.
Yeah.
Can we see it?
If Lisa Brown is listening to this, I'm sure she's getting a huge laugh out of it because
Oh,
she knows
Lisa.
Tony Millionaire. He was a
Okay.
regular
Lisa
at
Brown
Mars
from Puerto
Bar.
Rico?
All right.
And
Yes.
Oh my God, she lives in Puerto Rico.
Well, she's
Oh.
like she's in like Puerto Rico or St.
She
Thomas.
lives either in Puerto Rico or St.
Back and
Thomas
forth.
as
that'd be
well.
great.
She's opening
Yeah.
up a store in Puerto Rico. When we went to Puerto Rico, we all got matching tattoos with her.
Yes.
And we
Let's-
hung out with her the whole time. I
Yeah.
do a really good
Lisa Brown, we love you. Let's come. We're coming to get
See
you.
you, Lisa.
Yeah, it's all right.
She used to live in a volcano.
Lisa's the best. I
She
love
really
Lisa.
She's
did.
so sweet.
You used to live
Yeah.
in a volcano.
Can we see the picture or no?
Oh, I can. Look.
Wait, so like you just did you give it to Sarah or?
Well, he's actually sending the actual print.
When's her birthday?
Her birthday is actually the end of the month, so probably.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Perfect time.
birthday
Cool.
present.
Good
It will
timing.
show up just in time for that shit.
But I've seen all those posts about them making your cats and like into sergeants and painting them into pictures and stuff. I would love to do that for you at some point.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
with Mark.
Yeah, he'd make a great sergeant or
He would.
or
A
like
drill instructor.
Yeah.
There it is. There's.
Let's see.
But I mean, really,
Oh,
took
very cool.
a year and a half.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Listen,
beautiful.
I'm happy to get it,
That
and
is
it's by a
beautiful.
guy whose art I like. So
That's
That's
There you
beautiful.
go.
That's a
That's
perfect
good.
birthday
Expensive
gift.
or?
it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
No. It was right at that,
Reasonable.
like when he said the amount. It was right at like my top where like this is where I'm cutting off.
Right.
And it was right there where I just couldn't
All right.
quite say no.
But it's nice. She'll have that forever.
Yeah.
She'll frame it and it'll be.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you going to frame it for her?
Well, hopefully it's coming like that.
I hope so.
Well, I doubt it.
I
but-
doubt
Hope
it.
it's not folded. No, it'll be framed.
So anyway, Tony Millionaire. I know you're not listening to this. But thank you.
Good artwork.
Tony Millionaire.
Awesome. Yeah, listen, I would love to go to Puerto Rico and visit Lisa again if she's over there. I know she's been going. She opened up a store right over there.
Yeah.
Crazy. So when we went over there, Lisa lived I mean, she literally lived like 3 blocks away from the hotel.
Yeah,
were
we didn't
staying
even
at.
know. And he posted on Facebook that we were going out there. She's like, "We'll come pick you up from there."
Yeah, she's like, "I'll pick you up from the airport."
Oh shit, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like it was her and her like business partner, and they came pick us up, and like we ended up spending a lot of time with them. And
Yeah.
they took us to a lot of cool restaurants.
Oh,
and-
that's great.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're both really freaking cool. And like we partied in Old San Juan for a little bit. And
Yep. Yeah,
I
we
would
did.
love to take a little venture to like Culebra and stuff. I mean, it's beautiful
Culebra.
out there. The only thing about Puerto Rico though, it's so hot. Like I want to go there in the middle of the winter. I don't really want to go there in the summertime.
Go, but fall is a good time to go.
Fall is a good time. That's what we
Sarah and I were actually, because right now, if you book a flight for like sometime in October, it's
Yeah.
$199.
That's my
Wow.
birthday.
Wow.
We
Round
went last
trip?
year for my birthday.
Yeah, maybe we
And I
could,
would totally do that again.
maybe we could do it again on your
that
birthday.
round
We could even
trip?
like maybe get like an Airbnb by the beach somewhere.
Yeah.
We're working out travel plans right now, everybody, and you can all listen in.
Yes.
Great.
Is that round trip $99?
Yeah.
Oh,
$199.
$199.
that's still not bad,
Yeah, that's still
man.
really good.
Yeah.
What is
It's
it, like,
$1 less than $200.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like what, a 2-hour flight? So coming and going 4 hours? That's not
It's
bad.
like
It's
an
more than a
hour.
2-hour flight.
Yeah, it's about
Really?
3.5 hours.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, right, baby? Was it
It's about 3
3.5?
hours.
Oh,
3.5
okay.
hours.
3.5 hours.
Shit, that ain't bad.
I've never been there, but I had friends who
It's
said it's
so
not
fast.
It's not a long
Have you
ride.
been to Puerto Rico?
I've never been anywhere
Really?
down there, yeah.
No,
I
I've
love
never
it.
been.
Puerto Rican people, I love it.
Talk to Rob.
I love it, love it,
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, well, listen, Lisa was a fucking great little, whatever. It was cruising. Oh, it's awesome. We rented a car and went to
We took this little booze cruise called the Salty Dog.
a little booze cruise.
A lot of booze cruise.
Yeah,
The cruise
like
itself might have been
Yeah,
little.
we got
You get there at 9:00 in the morning, and it's a catamaran.
I don't
It's called the
promote-
Salty Dog. If anybody looks it up, they are amazing. They take you to 2 little islands. They cook you lunch, and literally from the second you get on there to the second you leave, they are shoving rum punch in
Oh
your
yeah, as
face.
soon as you get on the boat, they're fucking. I think
And
we're
by
gonna
the time you get off of there, you're wasted. We met up with Lisa Brown actually afterwards, and Jeff and I were just like, "We're on a boat, yeah!" Like
Yeah.
all pumped up,
like
wasted.
bleh, bleh, bleh,
Yeah.
bleh, bleh.
And then that's when we decided to get the tattoos that night. But
Yes.
we went the next night and we were like, oh, we just committed to getting tattoos, which we were
Yes.
totally fine with.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but you get on the
Salty
boat,
dog.
and like they start feeding you booze as soon as you get on until
And
you
then
get
they're
off.
so hospitable and so sweet.
If
and
you
the
can
food
find
is so good.
If you can not rent a car doing it, I rented a car and had to drive home like that.
You have to kind of rent a car though.
You kind of have to rent a car, but
Yeah, I guess you could Uber.
if you could Uber, it would be much safer. I had to like close one eye to drive
Yeah,
home.
he sure
Yeah.
did.
It was
he was
not
wasted.
not to promote drinking and driving because it was not fucking cool. And after we got off the boat, I'm like, how the fuck? We stopped on the way home.
Yeah, we stopped and ate.
We stopped and ate on the way home because
Yeah.
I
That
was like,
helps. That's good.
I'm
Yes.
not going to comment on that.
Listen, you just can't
I'm
get
gonna
anywhere.
scowl at you.
yeah, no, it was not smart. But we did. We stopped pretty like
We
got in
stopped
the
like
car.
an hour in, you ate, and then he sobered up in the
Yeah. So, but I had to. I was like, there's no way I'm fucking going in San Juan and
A little more, if we plan ahead. We
Yes.
can work that.
And I think they had a shuttle bus or something like that.
Yeah, they're shuttle buses.
Yeah,
We'll figure it out.
yeah. I have a pee problem.
I would
though,
love
so,
it.
I don't want to be on a shuttle bus and have to piss again.
Don't be like my ex-boyfriend George who peed in a cup
Oh, yeah.
on a bus. And like
Ow.
he scared the shit out of everybody.
He was that guy?
He was that guy. And
He
had
was
a-
the piss cup guy?
Yes.
On the bus?
And like, but he was so drunk. It was coming back from the Renaissance Festival last year.
Oh,
he peed
jeez.
in a Gatorade bottle, but he was so drunk that he was doing it in front of every.
Oh no!
He was
that
so
drunk.
proud.
He gets that
Look
drunk,
what
and
I
the bus
can
driver
do.
had to stop and almost kicked him out. And they're like, "Get rid of that fucking thing."
Everyone can see him.
no.
Dude, at least turn around. Be
They didn't have a fucking-
incognito.
There was no bathroom
There
on the
was no
bus?
bathroom. No. I mean, if there was, it would have been fine.
Yeah,
You know who started it though? My little friend Deidre started it.
of course she did.
Right, and then he ended it.
Literally.
Yeah.
All right, who winded it down?
Was that an hour?
That was an hour,
Wow.
58 minutes and 22 seconds.
See, I think when I'm on the podcast, it's so much funnier and,
Oh, yeah.
and cooler. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You are hilarious.
Yeah, hilarious.
Thank you.
Hilarious. So modest, too. Very modest.
It's one of my best features.
I think when we have the ladies on
It's
in
one of my
general,
best qualities.
it's funny.
I do. I like it when the ladies
Us
on.
men are just a bunch of grunting douchebags.
Yeah.
Yes.
Diane,
Nah.
you
I heard
bring
that.
life to the show.
Wee.
Yes. And next week, let's see
Last
what's going
week was
next
really
week's going to
good.
be.
I
I
thought
don't know
last
what
week
we're
was
doing
really
yet.
good.
Next week.
Oh, Sarah's coming back next
We'll
week?
see. I don't know, because we were supposed to have guests on this week, but we pushed it to next week, but now I'm not going to be. Whatever, we'll figure it out.
Who we haven't?
None of your fucking business, Frankie.
Who we haven't?
Kevin Scandato's going to come on again. I'm just going to talk about whatever, because I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Music stuff.
Music stuff. Talk about
I'm going to talk about our recording.
Yes. Music.
When are you going in on Saturday?
Saturday and Sunday.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Who knows when we're going to actually be able to play, but it'll still feel really good to fucking play.
Play, Diane. I want to hear,
Like-
record it.
Yes, I will definitely record it.
Yeah, we're getting. Eyes of the Sun has a new guitar player, Luis Santana, and we've been we've been rehearsing, and it's getting.
Tito Santana?
It's getting fucking good, also too. So
Yes,
I think
Jeff's been
we're gonna
working hard
record
with
some
that.
stuff and post some stuff up soon. So
Yes.
all right,
And that
so,
way, when we're back, we'll be fucking ready and fucking raring to go.
we're rocking
Why
the
don't
fuck
all
out.
three
Rocking the fuck
all
out.
three you bands play?
We should play together. I don't
Eyes
mind
of the Sun.
opening. I
What's
don't mind
the
being
name
the
of your band?
opener.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Listen, if we could
Lost
do
in Echoes
if we
is the
could
name
do
of
some
my
sort of
Come on, it'll be like our version of Woodstock.
we could do a
Without
nice little.
Snoopy.
That would be sick.
We
I mean,
could-
we're completely different genres of music, but
yeah, whatever. We can do a little fucking live from Lucky 13. We'll see. Who knows? We'll talk about that after the podcast.
We'll sell the
All right,
CD.
we'll talk to you guys next week.
Love y'all. Stay safe. Wear masks.
stay safe,
Later.
wear masks. Don't be stupid.
Bye.
Peace out.